initially Tesla started accepting Bitcoin as a form of payment, so it started getting adoption from the market, and that made the price go up even more because now you could actually use it to purchase things.
Oh, so why didn't your bank? Why did your bank tell you and all your employees if you buy cryptocurrency, you're fired?
They didn't say that. They basically said, uh, if you want to buy cryptocurrency, you have to basically get permission. You have to let them know that you want to buy it, and they'll decide if it's okay or not. So at that point, anything like that, when you're working for a company like that, you just don't want to. You don't even want to do it. It makes you not want to like go through the trouble
Hmm.
of like owning something that could get you in trouble or whatnot. Um, but yeah, this is only the beginning. Really, it's really the Ethereum network that the banks are scared of, not necessarily Bitcoin,
Hmm.
um, because basically the Ethereum network,
Hmm.
they're getting fuck. I don't know how to say this like in simple terms, but basically you hear it a lot. Like the Ethereum network supports smart contracts, and smart contracts are basically just protocols that you know they could initiate once certain conditions are met. So what other companies did, what their other companies are basically building on top of the Ethereum network for different applications in finance, like borrowing money or earning interest on your deposit. There's a bunch of things that you can do in the DeFi space where you can maximize your profits without getting an intermediary involved, like without involving a middleman,
Which is the
um,
bank.
which is the bank. The bank acts as the middleman,
The bank always wants to be the middleman. They
Right,
always want
and
to cock
that's
block, right? They always want to cock block.
because then they're able to do things that just don't make sense. Like, why is it that basically when you deposit money into a bank, they basically get that money and they loan it out to other people and they charge them like high interest rates, and then they give you fucking 0.02% APY of that interest. Like they basically they're making so much money and they're like, all right, we'll kick you $1 so you don't feel left out and you'll keep your money here.
Yeah.
But they set the terms, whereas in the decentralized finance space, you get to set the terms.
Yeah.
You could actually direct how you want your money to be utilized and basically maximize your profits.
Yeah.
Um,
So what was the bank so scared of? Which is what's going on right now in the finance world with cryptocurrency, where everyone's just pulling their money out of the bank and buying crypto with it, right?
yeah, okay. Does it make sense to you, like, if you want to send money to your cousin in Vietnam, you currently, the way things are right now, you go to your bank and you tell them, hey, I want to send money to my cousin. They say, okay, um, but we're going to charge you this fee. And you're like, okay, that's fine. And then they send that money over to your cousin's bank, and his bank, they take a small fee for accepting that money, and then they charge another fee for converting that money from US dollars to Vietnamese money.
Yeah.
And
With
then
and then so with
basically,
cryptocurrency, you cut
they,
all that bullshit out.
you cut all that bullshit out. You just go online and you fucking send money to your cousin.
Yeah.
And then he receives the crypto
Yeah.
and he could do whatever he wants with it. He could convert it to Vietnamese, he could convert it to dollars,
Yeah.
whatever he wants. And, people, like, don't get me wrong, there still are fees, but it's fucking a tiny portion compared to what the banks are charging
Yeah. Yeah.
you.
Gotcha. And yeah,
They're,
and that's
they're
what the banks are so
basically,
scared of.
blockchain technology is basically taking the ban out of a lot of applications.
Yeah.
Um,
It,
one of the things that they're looking to do right now too is to disrupt. I mean, this is still very early, but eventually Uber and Lyft, they're gonna fucking get demolished because there's these other um, companies that are basically using blockchain technology to take the middleman out of those applications. Like why do you have to go through a middleman to get a ride from someone? Why can't you just go directly to the driver, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Well,
yeah.
so there's lots of instances where blockchain is they're it's disrupting the market. They're
Yeah.
taking the middleman out of everything and making everything decentralized.
And that's why big corps are so scared. Thank you, man. Thank
Yeah,
you for that. Thank you for that.
yeah. Institutions, they're taking institutions out of the game.
Gotcha.
You know,
Gotcha.
these institutions that have been um, they've been ingrained into our society from the very beginning of time,
Yeah.
and we never had a say
Yeah. Until now.
until now.
God bless.